Hello and welcome to Your Blueprint Life, and I'm your host, James Henderson. In this new series titled Not Damaged Goods, today we're going to look more at that second of those three phrases that I mentioned that were under the meaning of damaged. That phrase is to impair its usefulness. Now, I personally believe that everyone has a gift that was given solely to them. However, somewhere along this journey known as life, something internal or external convinced him otherwise. Jane was an outgoing, free spirited freshman in college at a local university. She was studying to become a teacher because she had a passion for kids. Out one night with friends, she met Dave, and they had an immediate connection. They would spend the next 6 months going out on dates together. It wasn't long before Dave asked her to stop hanging out and wasting time with her friends when she could spend more time with him. So she did. Now she was spending whatever free time she had with him and only him. It was coming to the end of the semester, and Jane's grades had slipped because of her lack of attention to her schoolwork, and she was on the verge of flunking out. It was then that Dave says, "Why don't you quit school? We can get married, and I'll take care of you." Jane, being so in love, agreed to drop out of school, and later that summer they got married. It was then things began to change. Dave began to drink more, and with that became verbally abusive toward Jane, saying things like, "You're starting to put on a little weight, aren't you? Man, you're so lucky to have someone like me in your life to take care of you. You know your friends, they don't really like you. They're just being nice because they feel sorry for you. You should just stop hanging out with them. You have a house to keep now." And again, Jane followed what he said. But now isolated and alone, it happened one night. After having a few too many drinks, Dave took it to another level and put his hands on Jane. Well, with the help of her family and friends, Jane got out of that marriage. But the trauma and the mental damage, it had been done. This is an example of what it's like to impair one's usefulness. There are so many Janes in the world battling self-image issues, trust issues, and are on the backside of being physically abused. They're trapped in a mentality of, "I'm damaged goods." I'm here to tell you that this is an external lie told to you to keep you down and under someone else's control. You are not damaged goods. You are an overcomer. You are beautiful. You are talented. You have the ability to build a beautiful life. Jane's story is my stepmom's story. She did find her passion, and it was in nursing. She did remarry. She was with my dad for 29 years before the cancer took her life. So don't think for one moment you can't have it all. You're not damaged goods. Until next time, y'all be blessed.